Hello everybody, and welcome back to Quickplays. We're taking a look at the original Assassin's Creed, where I'm going to be doing something a little different. I haven't actually played the original Assassin's Creed since, like, 2009, maybe 2010. And this version of the game came free with Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I never played it because I already beat the original game, so I'm just going to play the beginning of the game while talking about my thoughts on the series, I guess. Oh man, I forgot, this is the trailer where it showed the freaking crossbow. I forgot they actually included it in the game, even though it shows off a feature that isn't present in the game. Oh, the original Assassin's Creed was kind of a mess. It's amazing that the series actually progressed so far, considering how much of a... Yeah, I can't pick continue. How much of a mess the first game was. And it really depended on the fact that the second game was just so much better. And even then, it's like... It's weird. At the time, Assassin's Creed 2 was just fantastic, and I don't know if it was just because the story was really solid or because it was just such an improvement over the first one. But, like, I'm not playing it right now, but I went back to it recently, and Assassin's Creed... Oh, okay. Like, Assassin's Creed 2... Okay, guys. Assassin's Creed 2 is just kind of not great compared to what we eventually got. Guys, get out of the way! I know that's what we're trying to do because of the tutorial, but jeez.
We've got a problem.
Sorry, anyway,
I can't anchor him to the memory.
yeah, the problem was, like, Assassin's Creed 2, I played it again recently. I'm not gonna play it right now, but it's like, it just doesn't hold up compared to later games. It's like, it's just... I guess the free travel is the biggest problem, where it's like, it takes so long to get between places, and there's not very much fast travel. I don't know. Okay, thanks, guy. Yeah, it's still miles above this game where you can't even freaking swim. And it's the most linear, annoying shit for a game that tries to be open world.
You'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
Why is Altair getting beat up by these random people?
That's enough, Miss Stewman.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right.
I forgot they had this weird tutorial thing. Oh boy. Yeah. This first game is just not aged well at all.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just
Wow.
saved your life.
And Desmond's voice acting has
Saved
gotten
my
a lot
life?
better too.
You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information.
His voice acting
we
really
need,
has improved
Mr.
so much.
Miles.
Jeez.
Information?
Oh, I forgot you could
I'm
change
a
the camera
bartender,
angle.
for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I can't
I don't know
really
what
do
you're
much of
talking-
anything. Yeah, I can't skip. I can only resume.
Don't play
So we could just
coy.
kind of watch
There
around.
isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked
I can't really
away.
do much else right now.
Yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die.
What?
Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us
I
time.
forgot how much of a dick Vidic was for no
Insane.
reason.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die?
I would prefer to
Lie
continue the
down.
game. Yeah, thanks. Okay.
A wise decision.
So yeah, like I was saying before I got interrupted by a cutscene where I probably could have just talked over it since there was nothing to really do.
Where am I?
You're
Oh, man.
inside the Animus.
This interface.
Which is...
Jeez.
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very
Wow.
well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the
Right,
event.
sorry.
Yeah.
So Yeah, Assassin's Creed 1, it just really, I guess I've said that 20 times now. It's so dated. It's like, it's weird that, like, I don't like Brotherhood more than 2, considering Brotherhood takes what worked in 2 and just improved upon it. I guess because Brotherhood's story was just not all that important.
That's just animal instinct.
Like, it really just, yeah, nothing really was accomplished with Brotherhood's story, now that I think about it, except, like, okay, they rebuilt Rome's Brotherhood, and that's about it.
First-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions.
Because like half of yeah, now that I think about it, like half the story in Brotherhood was like you have to get the apple back, and it's like, okay, even if you took that entire game out, like the end of 2, he already had the apple. He just lost it at the beginning of Brotherhood and got it back at the end.
Precisely.
But there's a problem.
Can we just get to gameplay, please?
This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis.
This fucking story is so silly.
They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory.
Can we just get to the gameplay? Jeez.
And we move forward from there. You'll get used to
So
it.
then again, we had an opposite
This is the
well,
closest we can
I'll get to that in a bit.
it's
So,
where we'll have to start. I'm
I guess going
uploading the
forward a little,
tutorial
we had
program now.
Revelations where it's like, that had an even more pointless story than 2. Like, in fact, Revelations as a whole was kind of pointless. Like, okay, it introduced the grenades, and it's like, there was some cool stuff with that, but that was literally, yeah, like the only real change at all in the game. Like, the plot went absolutely nowhere. It was just there to finish off Altair's story and Ezio's story. Like, there was some nice moments in it, but it's like, at least Brotherhood, you've learned a little bit at the end, I guess. Revelations, you learned, like, just pretty much a recap of what was already said in 2 and Brotherhood. Also, nothing I'm saying will make any sense if you haven't played the series. I'm going to spoil a few things, because I'm just recapping the entire series, because it's better than just talking about the tutorial of this game. Also, the controls for this game is so weird. All are so weird compared to what we got in later games.
I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input.
Is this literally a tutorial? This is seriously a tutorial.
Use the head button to observe the
Jeez.
environment.
Like, at least later games let you freaking do the tutorial inside actual missions. Wow.
Now use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization
Hello?
process.
I am holding the button. Thanks.
Well done.
Sounds so condescending.
The Animus
Oh yeah, the other
differentiates
thing
between two
that Revelations did, I guess, was
low
tell a bit of
profile
Desmond and
high profile.
16's backstories, which
Low-profile actions are
really weren't
socially
that
acceptable.
necessary.
High-profile actions are more action-oriented.
Whatever. Sorry, I'm
Hold the
just
high-profile button to
trying to
see how your
remember
head
some of the
display
weird things in
changes
this
the
dang
context
series.
of the puppeteering
Oh wow, that
inputs.
was a weird frame rate.
Excellent.
It's like, again, more interesting than talking about the tutorial. Yeah, then we got 3, where it's
We will
like,
continue your synchronization process by testing some
3 was so
high-profile
buggy.
actions.
Like,
Grab
everyone
and
knows
throw this
that.
individual onto the marker by using the empty
Okay,
hand
yeah, I'm
button
trying to
in
do
high
that.
profile.
These are fucking weird controls compared to the later games, which again I've said already, but
Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape
oh
from
my
soldiers
god,
or to get
just
closer
let me
to a
go.
target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose
Like,
your
I can't even
balance
focus on
and
talking about the other
tumble
games
to
in the
ground.
series because I'm trying to
While
because I'm
sprinting,
getting so annoyed by
reach
this
the marker
dang
before this
tutorial
man does.
sequence. I am trying to go. Thank you.
Well done.
Okay, so yeah, 3. controls were kind of messy, and the wilderness was just way too dang barren. So there's that. But like, story-wise, like, it was okay. At least it had way more substance to it than Brotherhood and Revelations. And again, I like the interactions between Haytham and Connor. Like, Haytham is legitimately my favorite playable character in the series, even though we only played as him in a short time. Because he's pretty much the only, probably the most depth out of any character in this series, which really isn't saying a whole lot, but still. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What? Oh, it's up? Okay. Yeah. Yep, I have it selected.
Walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your
Okay, let me move, please. Thanks. And, what was next? Was Black Flag next? I'm not gonna count, Liberation, or whatever the PSP game was, because I never played that game.
Responsible for this?
Oh my god. But yeah, Black Flag was... Plot-wise, Black Flag wasn't a whole lot. Like, okay, you saw a lot of cool characters in it, but like... Edward was boring. He was a really boring protagonist. He was just like kind of a non-caring dick at first, and then like he learned to be an assassin by the end. That's about it.
Assassin! Don't let him get away!
Wow, those audio clips are so bad.
Use the ladder and try to break the line.
Like, I don't know if it's just my headset, but like that is some pretty bad audio quality.
Catching up to you! On
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken.
Why can't we just do the tutorial intermission, please? Or at least let me do stuff while you're explaining this shit.
Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
I wish there was even a way to at least skip this tutorial. Like, this is one thing I will not miss about 2000s video games. Unskippable tutorials. They finally learned to either have skippable tutorials or integrate them into the story starting like 2010-ish. For games overall, pretty much. Hallelujah, we're not done. Damn it!
Synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier.
Move on.
There are different places.
Let me go.
However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Yeah, okay, great. Like, I know this shit. So where the fuck was I? Assassin's Creed Rogue. Short, but it was like, it took the best things from Black Flag and made them better, I guess.
Continue with the demonstration of
it's just the biggest downfall to it was really short. Like, I like the maps for it a lot better. Like, I like the Frozen North, I like the River Valley. Shay, apart from his obnoxious catchphrase, which he would never shut up about, apart from that, like, I liked him as a character. Like, though they did try to hammer way too hard, hammered in the message of, oh, the assassins aren't always right. But yeah, as a whole, it was just improved Black Flag, but shorter. But it was overlooked by pretty much everyone else because, you know, it was a mini-game that was released at the same time as Assassin's Creed Unity, which got all the attention for being the buggiest dang mess.
Well done.
It's like, at least they fixed that eventually, but yeah. It's weird because, like, Unity, despite all its bugs, added some features that were pretty useful for later games in the series, like, you know, the entire thing where it shows your last known location kind of thing. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the dang game. I'm trying to wait for it to shut up and let me go.
First, never hurt an innocent person.
Yes, I know this.
Always be discreet. Third,
we are 15 minutes in, well, counting the time I was setting up. But gee, we're still in the tutorial. Oh my god. Like, I can't really do much more than talk about the series while I'm waiting for this tutorial to finish.
You have successfully completed the tutorial.
Fucking hallelujah.
Stable memory
dang.
will now be loaded.
But But yeah, Unity as a story, it was okay. Like, it didn't really go much of anywhere for a while. My biggest problem with it was, like, the ending where, let's get into spoilers.
Wait,
like,
there must be another way.
no, I'm not gonna wait. I'm
This one
I'm
need not
tired
die.
of waiting around. Like, at the end, like, suddenly, Elise and
An excellent
I can't even remember the main character's name for that game all of a sudden. But,
skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn.
yeah, like, they both turned into fucking idiots in that final fight where it's like, Elise, for no reason, decided to put herself in danger when she didn't need to, and then the main character, again, I'm forgetting his name for some dumb reason, decided to, like, act like a complete idiot when he knew he would have saved Elise by killing the bad guy. Instead, he let her die and then killed him. Fucking hell. Such a dumb ending. But otherwise, like, it was an okay story. I didn't mind the main character until that ending, except for the fact that, like, there was not a whole lot to Arno, that was his name. Yeah, like, he was so forgettable until that ending.
I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure.
Though,
I do not know.
again, there's one thing,
All that matters is the Master
again about the
considers it
ending.
important.
There's one good thing I could say about that
Not
ending,
asking
where,
to
like,
retreat.
there was one actually legitimately funny moment there, where, like, the entire game, the only crazy thing that Arno, whoops. Sorry, I was not paying. The only particularly crazy thing Arno had seen the entire game was, like, the magical juice that let him see into his enemy's eyes, which was basically the developer's way of saying, yeah, we're getting kind of restricted by this whole memory thing, so let's just let you see memories of people that you're normally not allowed to see. Apart from that, like, he hadn't seen any crazy stuff. So when suddenly at the end of the game, he just saw this lightning sword, he just pretty much went, what the fuck is going on here? That was kind of funny.
Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Altair, your voice acting is horrible.
Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
I agree with Altair in this moment.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy. And here we have a chance to
Discretion
do
is never killing an innocent.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior. In both
Yeah, but it's like he is compromising the Brotherhood if he kills them, and then if he creates chaos and then leads everyone back to Masyaf, which he did, but, like, he hasn't done that yet. And if he was actually being smart in this moment, he wouldn't have. But of course he wasn't smart, but that's not the point. Like, they didn't know he was gonna fucking be an idiot.
Hold, Templars. You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Is it just my headset, or is the freaking audio just particularly bad in this game with voice clips?
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
What the fuck is this about? This is so cheesy.
Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Anyway, where the hell was I? Oh yeah, Arno. So yeah, the game is all, like, Unity's story was alright, it just, you know, glitches and that dang ending. What was after Unity? Was it just, Syndicate? I don't remember. Yeah, I think Syndicate was the next one. It's like, Syndicate was... By the end, it became good, but Jesus Christ, at the beginning it was like you were thrust into a story where we missed out on the beginning of the game. Where we were just... It felt like we were coming in halfway through the well, not halfway through the story, like, but again, like we missed sequence 1 of the game.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
Thanks. Yeah, because, like, we start and it's like the game's trying to act like we're supposed to care about the characters here when we don't know a damn thing about them. And, like, they're talking about... The Fried twins are talking about their father like he's supposed to be a character we should care about. like as if there was a scene where we saw his death or something, but we never get to learn even a little bit more about the character, about their father. Like, they just reference him sometimes. Then there's this other character with them, like the leader of the outside London Brotherhood, who seems like he's going to come back and be important later, and we never learn more about him. He never appears again. Like, it's just a story that feels like it's missing pieces here and there. The focus on meandering for kind of a while. And, like, the last couple chapters of the game were pretty good and interesting. But it's like, it just meandered too much and felt like it was missing, like, a whole lot of the plot. And it was just so frustrating because of that. And then we had the twins where it's like, Evie was just kind of boring. And Jacob, until the last couple chapters, was just kind of an asshole. Wow, that was the worst voice clip yet. Jesus Christ. That was bad. Okay. Yeah, Jacob, like, he learned to be better later on, but, like, in the beginning, he was just kind of an asshole. And then the side characters, they were just the most blatant in the series case of, hey, here's a famous character. Anyway, moving on. Except for, like, what was his name? The Prime Minister of the time. I do not remember his name, because he was only Prime Minister for, like, a year. Like, he actually tried to be part of the story for a bit. I don't know. The gameplay was good. Still had some of the stupid glitches that the series is known for, but, you know, I'm not going to mark it off points for something else, something the series as a whole has problems with.
Ah, he returns at last. Abbas, where are the others?
Am I forgetting any major games in the series apart from those?
First one back. I know
I don't think so.
To share the glory.
So yeah, those are my basically thoughts on the series.
Silence is just another form of a sin.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library.
Okay.
Best hurry. No doubt you're eager.
Who are
to
you
put your
posing at? I'm
tongue
over
to his
here.
boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Jesus Christ, your voice acting. Also, was I the only one who, really minor spoilers here, thought, well, I guess not really minor, but...
It is an honor.
Like, because of, oh god, what's her name? The character from World War I. Because of her, I thought that it was going to turn out that, because of that and the fact that you could switch between the Fry twins at will, that it was going to turn out that, like, the twins committed incest and were both the parents of that kid. Because, like, that would have been a shock, and it would have explained why we were able to switch between them, but no. I guess we're just supposed to assume that they're both our ancestor.
Robert de
I don't know.
Sable was not alone.
It's a minor problem. Much more problematic was the fact that we were just randomly able to see all the other characters' point of views for no reason. Because the devs were tired of just restricting the viewpoint, I guess.
The treasure
Lost to us.
and Robert.
Escaped.
But these are all nitpicks.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak. Not
Okay,
another
bye.
word. This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No, you'll do nothing. You've done enough.
I've done enough. I've played like 8 minutes of gameplay at most.
Dead.
No. Not dead.
Melik,
I still live
That-
at least.
That was some really bad scene directing. Like,
Gone. Because
like
of you.
Altair could be looking right at him. He's slowly walking up. Oh, he's dead. And then just a pause, and then the guy who's just already right there. No, not dead. It's amazing how, even with the problems the series still has, just how much it's improved over shit like this. And the tutorial nonsense.
nearly?
I've watched your favorite fail to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with
Oh, I
more
forgot
than
about
just
that.
their treasure.
So I think that's just skipping the,
Master, we are under
shit.
attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle.
What awful acting.
I'll not
What
deny.
awful direction. Like, I know there was some stupid stuff in the beginning of this game, which is why I wanted to replay this, but I forgot just what level of stupidity.
Wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Yeah, will it please?
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Fast forwarding like 20 seconds. Alright, so let's just get done with this segment and then we'll finish off. A segment where we can actually have gameplay. Like, I think might have legitimately, not counting cutscenes, had maybe 5 minutes of gameplay so far.
We need your help. What's happened?
Templars.
Wow.
They're
Quality.
Most
What
of our people
quality?
get away. Most,
We are
but not all.
25 minutes into the game.
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
God. Loading. Oh, or it's just telling me what to do. Yeah, let's just continue with this sword. Or the blade, whatever. Where are we going? Where is everybody? This radar is awful.
Your life ends now.
Yeah, okay.
You think you can outrun me?
Oh, I was trying to fucking parry, and that's not a thing in this game.
Duck out. You'll never get away.
This is awful, this combat. Wow. Holy crap, is this combat bad. Just tapping the button. It's not everybody. Press and hold R1 to deflect attacks. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, that's how you counter in this game. You have to hold R1. Good thing they've simplified it in later games. Do we have to have a cutscene for every single kill? Also, I cannot chain combo in this game. Or if I can, it's not easy. Good. That was good. Quality. Well, I tried free running down, but apparently that's not a thing yet.
Don't let him get away. Break off the attack and return to Masya. Al-Mu'allim commands it.
Okay, can I move?
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Atayer, come. Al-Mu'allim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise planned for our guests.
Okay,
Just
can I go,
It
please?
should become clear soon enough.
Hello? Thank you.
Stand on that platform, Atayer.
Now recording. What does that even fucking mean?
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Thanks, you killed your hostage.
Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
So silly.
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
What are you doing up here, Altair?
And they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Why didn't they do this already?
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God! Oh, my leg! Oh, my leg!
What? This is
Quiet, or the Templars will hear.
this is the only time in the series I think that you see someone actually legitimately fail a leap of faith. Like every other time, no matter how ridiculous the height, everyone survives just fine.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us.
That's so weird.
We'll bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
It is easier in low profile. No, it's not. Like, it's still just as fast no matter what, and you're not gonna fall off. Why did they even say that? It's not even true. Oh, thanks, camera. Oh my god, I can climb. You don't have to tell me that. I know this is a tutorial, but I'd appreciate if this was the tutorial over that pointless tutorial sequence. That was my fault. Hello? This is some slow climbing. Really? That's not the button I pressed. Wow. Wow. That is... Great. Oh boy. This damn game is so dated. Oh good, I'm back here. Great.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes will bring you to a trap we've set.
I just want to fucking finish.
Our enemies.
Oh my god, I've seen this cutscene already. But, oh my god, the camera. These controls have not aged well. They've been so improved in later games. Yeah, I'm sticking away from the X button. That's it. That was their big plan, logs. So fucking ridiculous.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken.
We couldn't show you that scene.
Before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased.
Oh, this damn game.
Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost,
Sorry, I just have nothing else to say at this point. I'm just so worn out from the fact that they kept us in tutorials for an eternity.
Your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenant, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember?
Like, this is pretty much the only time they ever really go over the creed that in any real important detail. And then it's like later in the series, like they kind of just forget it in favor of the whole. What was? Oh my God, I can't even remember the other phrase now.
Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must
Nothing is true. Everything is true. Nothing is forbidden. One of the two. Like I haven't heard it in a while because I don't think they even brought it up in Syndicate.
All in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home.
Also, yeah, that's the other thing I forgot. Origins. I haven't played Origins yet, so I don't know a dang thing about it other than the trailers. So I can't really judge anything on it.
But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise, and so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
And that is the end of the game. Okay, so yeah, thanks everyone for watching. No, yeah, actually, no, I think I will stop here because this has gone on too long and we've got absolutely nowhere. Like legit, when I started recording this, I didn't remember the tutorial, and I forgot the real world segments even came out up until like I thought they didn't come up until like this point right after that scene. I forgot there was the opening bit with it. I forgot about the endless tutorials. So like, I really thought this would have gone much quicker to get to this point. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to end here. Can we get up, Desmond? Yeah. You want to get up, Desmond? Thanks. Wasn't the inside of his hoodie red? I could have sworn it was. Maybe he just gets a better hoodie later on. Or remembering someone else. Oh my God, I forgot. Okay, I want to bring this up. So in Revelations, I mean not Revelations 3, in the segment where you come back here, they show that entire area outside is a hologram done just to make it look like a city. What was the point of that twist? That was so dumb and unnecessary. Why not just say, this is a city, and you can't see very well outside? There was no point. It wasn't even like, oh, we wanted to retcon the area, because, like, it still ended up being in a city. Just without buildings as crowded around it. It was such a pointless twist. Anyway, whatever. I have completely gone off track. I don't care anymore. Let's just get moving on to another game. Thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you next time. Oh, I thought I could click his computer. You can't right now. Okay. Whatever. Can I do anything? Is this really all I could do? I'm trying to find a good spot to end, but I can't do anything. I can't even end this game well. Nothing. This game isn't doing anything right. I'm done. I'm actually seeing out of the back of your head. I'm legitimately seeing out of the back of Desmond's head. What? I didn't. What? That is my reaction to Desmond. We'll see you next time.